Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers lawful detainments, possession of stolen property, and officer conduct, and is brought to us by the News and Observers channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. On January 14th, 2021, an unidentified Harnett County resident reported her dirt bike is stolen to the Fuquay-Varina Police Department in North Carolina. 16 days later, the resident contacted a seller through Facebook who she believed was in possession of her stolen bike. The resident and her boyfriend arranged to meet with the seller to verify that it was the bike that had been stolen from her, and were able to positively identify the bike through its vehicle identification number.
Hustling Bud 2.0, y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the Positivity Gang, Hustling Squad, Hustling Universe. Y'all already know how we doing. On the road to 1,500 subscribers, man. We about to get this now, man. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all leaving these comments. Appreciate it, bro. I really do, man. Appreciate y'all. I really, really, really do. Please believe it. Please believe me. I do. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Love, love, peace. Hope everybody having a good morning, good night, whenever you see this video. Just some good cop, bad cop type, you feel me? Want to switch up the content a little bit more. So y'all enjoy the video. And that's, you know, I'm going to do my little due diligence, you know. I'm going to do my little, you know how I do it. For everybody that's new here, man, I got a lot more videos. I got over 200-300 videos on here. Good content. Y'all go check them out. Show me some love, man. Hit that like. Hey, share these videos, please, man. Share these to people, man. I greatly appreciate y'all. Share these videos and y'all put some love on the channel, man. Thank y'all, bro. It's this
number. The resident then contacted the Fuquay-Varina police and informed them that she had located her bike and gave a brief description of the seller along with his name, Malcolm Ziegler. Two officers were then dispatched to Mr. Ziegler's home to investigate a possible case of felony possession of stolen property.
Okay, what's your name? Malcolm?
Yes.
What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
But that wasn't us, right? We haven't read it all this week.
Where do you stay? You stay here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't read it all today. He literally just came by here.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy running down the street?
I don't know if my camera got some type of filter on it. I don't know. Y'all leave in the comments, does it look like supposed to be a little, I don't know. Let me turn up it may do. I did it on my phone by accident. Anywho, but you see how this officer, you see how officers, bad cops and stuff, always mind other people's business. Who that is? Dude don't got nothing to do. Who that is on the street riding a bike? They be abusing their power like crazy. So I wanted to let this video be an edification that y'all keep y'all head on a swivel, bro. Y'all keep an edification and an education basis when y'all be out and about here. Cause we got way more rights than what you think, bro.
That's his phone. They say somewhere up there.
Okay. Do me a favor, man. Go and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Within minutes of arriving on the scene, the initial responding officer decided to place Mr. Ziegler into handcuffs without verifying any of the facts associated with the encounter. The question of whether or not Mr. Ziegler was...
He said he ain't being contained or nothing. So go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me. He didn't read the man his rights. He didn't even tell him what he did. He just told him to put his hands behind his back. And the dude said, okay. But he should at least say, just, you are being contained and just what you've been contained for. That's your right.
was legitimately detained is a major aspect of this encounter, and it is important to examine the court's perspective of what constitutes a lawful detainment. The Fourth Amendment was intended to protect citizens against arbitrary arrests and unreasonable searches, and the Supreme Court has routinely verified its intention through various rulings, and held that some objective justification must be shown in order to validate any seizure of a citizen. In the 2001 case of Atwater versus Lago Vista, the Supreme Court held that although the case involved, quote, gratuitous humiliations imposed by a police officer who was, at best, exercising extremely poor judgment, case-by-case analysis of the legitimacy of any given detainment should be relegated to statutory rule rather than constitutional.
Hey, my bad for that last video. I had some in my beard. The other two videos I did, it was just like cream and oil for my beard and stuff. My bad. I was looking at it, I was like, dang, I didn't even know it was on there. So make sure I'm straight on here next time. But y'all pay attention like me.
constitutional scrutiny. The court reasoned that if every detention could be challenged on the merits of a Fourth Amendment violation, quote, lest every discretionary judgment in the field be converted into an occasion for constitutional review, and held that so long as probable cause was present, a detainment is justified, regardless of the severity of the crime. In the 1991 case of County of Riverside versus McLaughlin, the Supreme Court upheld the notion that individuals subject to detainment or arrest are entitled to a quote-unquote prompt judicial determination of probable cause, and upheld a previous ruling that limited the time allotted for a prompt determination to 48 hours from the time of the seizure. Working in tandem, the Atwater and McLaughlin rulings essentially provided officers with nearly unbridled discretion to determine whether to make an arrest or issue a citation on any given charge, even if the charge is as minuscule as a traffic violation, and hold the suspect for up to 48 hours with little to no recourse. The court also reasoned that an officer's true intention was not a prevailing factor in determining the legality of a detainment or arrest in the 1996 case of Wren versus United States, and that the legitimacy of a detainment depends almost exclusively upon whether or not probable cause exists.
Man, fuck all that, bro. For real. Officers is human. They are public servants. The government, everybody else, I understand. They're protect and serve, but they are public servants. So I get the containment and having probable cause. Well, that means probable cause could mean where I feel like you got something on you and I want to contain you because I feel like you. It's a probable cause. I feel like you got something or you hiding something. Like these people, they be giving these people too much power sometimes, man. And they ain't nothing but public servants. Serve the public and do it the right way. Some of these cops need to get more evaluation, man. Especially psyche type shit. Some of these cops are psyched out and evil, bro.
Existed at the time of the detainment. In an effort to properly determine when a seizure occurs, the court held that the appropriate inquiry is, quote, whether a reasonable person would feel free to decline the officer's requests or otherwise terminate the encounter, in the 1991 case of Florida versus Bostic. According to the Bostic ruling, it is clear that Mr. Ziegler was not free to decline the officer's requests or terminate the encounter, and it is likely that a court would determine that he was officially detained once the officer placed him into handcuffs. However, the officer failed to validate any of the claims made by the complainant before deciding to detain and search Mr. Ziegler. And as mentioned earlier, probable cause is a necessary element in determining whether a detainment is valid. At the moment of Mr. Ziegler's detention, the officer had no way of objectively knowing whether he was in fact in possession of stolen.
Looking like harassment to me. Harassing them. Rape profile. That's what that officer did. He profiled them kids, bro.
Property and was operating purely on the hearsay and speculation provided by the complaining party. Given that the officer lacked any objective substantiating evidence at the time of Mr. Ziegler's detainment, it is entirely possible that a court would rule the detainment unlawful.
Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah, we'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I need to do is just hang tight for me right here, okay?
Gosh, what did I do?
Just hang tight for me right here, okay?
The officer leads Mr. Ziegler to his patrol vehicle and searches him. During the search, Mr. Ziegler informs the officer that he is a minor, and the officer decides to place Mr. Ziegler into his patrol vehicle while another officer makes contact with Mr. Ziegler's father in an attempt to locate the bill of sale. During the search, the officer broadcasts a code 1095 to dispatch, which is widely accepted to mean that an officer has a subject in custody with the intention to perform a formal arrest.
Well, I'm going to work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
Stole before. I don't.
Okay. And sir,
I can try to find the bill of sale.
Sir, and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle.
Cap. Like, bro, you're an officer. They would tell you what car was supposed to be stolen. They'll tell you everything. If an officer stop a car that's supposed to be stolen, once you run the tags, he knows it's not stolen. Then what? Cap.
Motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all, okay? But it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
The officer informs Mr. Ziegler that they are not accusing him of committing the act of stealing the dirt bike, but that being in possession of stolen property is still a crime. Section 14-72 of North Carolina's general statutes covers the crimes of larceny, receiving stolen goods, and possessing stolen goods, and states that, quote, the receiving or possessing of stolen goods of the...
But that was the first thing I asked.
That's what now I'm not 100% certain, but I believe I heard essentially 1095 before I was
through a legitimate transaction, a court would likely find such an arrest to be reasonable. In this interaction, Mr. Ziegler offers to show the officers a bill of sale to prove that the dirt bike was purchased through a legitimate transaction in good faith, which would dissolve the necessary clause of possessing the bike with criminal intent.
So he's talking with your dad right now.
I can tell you. I can show you if you can go. You can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought.
Okay. Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen at the National Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know what it is. It's either in my room or in the garage.
I saw you outside, but what did you What is the guy's name that sold you the bike?
I think it's like Tony or something. If you go on my phone, you look at the Facebook profile.
Tell me what bill of sale is.
Go open the counter and see if it's on there.
What counter?
Inside the kitchen, the first one that has all where you put the mail at.
Mr. Ziegler's father and one of the officers go back to the house and begin searching through various bills of sale to locate the one associated with the transaction involving this particular bike. While Mr. Ziegler's father is searching for the correct bill of sale, two of the responding officers discuss the legitimacy of Mr. Ziegler's detainment.
Hey, is he detained or 1095?
Look at here. The other officer just whispered to him, hey, if that's a whoop-de-whoop or a whoop-de-whoop, like calling out the numbers, if that's a 1096 or 1095. Like, you got this minor in the back of your police car, you idiot, showing you talking to his father. You know this shit ain't stolen because you already took the boy to jail. And these other two officers just came up on you, good ones. Hey, this is a whoop-de-whoop or a whoop-de-whoop because you got this minor in the back seat of your damn police car. His dad was at his parents' house and you got him in handcuffs for supposedly stole something that's coming back not stolen. Idiot.
From what I heard, 1095, and that was before I even verified the VIN.
Okay.
But
That's my first thing I asked.
that's what now I'm not 100% certain, but I believe I heard essentially 1095 before I was even able to verify the VIN.
Upon clarifying whether Mr. Ziegler had been detained or arrested, one of the officers confronted the initial officer about his decision to handcuff Mr. Ziegler.
Hey,
Is he detained or is he?
he's detained right now because he is.
You did not. He's 14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that.
So why is he detained?
This nigga contained a 14-year-old for stealing something that he didn't steal, and his parents just showed him the bill of sale for the shit. It's not coming back. The good cop just said nothing came back on the radio saying this shit was stolen. You got a 14-year-old kid in the back scared. For what? The ego of him, proud of him, man. This kid was about to cry, bro, because he didn't know what the fuck he did, bro. And you supposed to be the police. You supposed to be the ones, people don't supposed to be scared of y'all. Y'all supposed to have some rights to y'all job. Look what you doing. Pig. He a pig. And all the cops not bad. And I'm not saying all that. That's why I'm doing this video, to show you all cops not bad. All cops ain't on no evil stuff. You feel me? A lot of them got conscience, and a lot of them really love the job that they do. It's marks and pricks like this, bro. Hope that a prick a racist word? Prick a racist. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not racist. Nigga, baby, look at my shirt. I take that word back. I mean pig. I'm not racist. A pig can eat anything. That's why we call some cops pigs. They'll eat anything, bro. They don't care.
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
Okay. So,
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
is that before all that you verified before you?
I detained him and then we
That's why I
verified.
asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So, obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
You're not charging him with larceny of a...
Nope.
Okay, because obviously that didn't happen.
Yep.
So, worst you have is what?
Shouts out to the good cop, bro. Look at the good cop saying, nigga, he basically calling him an idiot. Why is he asked him again? Why is he still being detained? Headquarters called back and said this vehicle is not stolen. The VIN number's clear out. His dad right there. You still got this kid in damn handcuffs behind your car. See, this good cop is humbling him, bro, and love dogging him, making him feel small and stupid. Cause like, what are you doing? Telling him, See, we won't get to hear these other side of cops. Really, hey, it's videos that chiefs of police departments done got took down, undercover agents, whole bunch of stuff, bro. Y'all get up on this, and y'all would really know y'all rights. Y'all would really know what they got this one YouTube channel called Shouts Out to Watch the Cop Watch or something, or Cop or Watch the Cop or Watch Cops. I think that's what it was, Watch Cops or some shit like that. And they show you all the dirty cops. They show you everything that these dudes be doing. I just want to try to be careful out here. I'm about to wrap it up though.
But
Possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
which is you gonna think you get secure custody and all that?
Probably
Or a
not.
petition. All right. You're 14. Me personally, you ain't going nowhere. You're here with what, Dad?
Mhm.
Ain't no sense having him sit in the car tent with handcuffs on.
Okay.
You ain't. If he was 18, and you might be taken to jail for possession of stolen property,
All right.
different. But you ain't gonna take him to jail, right? It's gonna be a petition.
The confronting officer urges the other officer to consider the practical implications of his decision to detain Mr. Ziegler and points to the distinction between the protocol for adults and minors. There are vast discrepancies between how the law and legal process apply or not. And this interaction highlights the importance of consulting a superior before making decisions that could dramatically impact the life of an innocent juvenile. If the officer had simply afforded Mr. Ziegler the same degree of trust and opportunity
I'm
to
trying to see what happened to him. Damn, my bad, man. I know y'all be wanting to, if y'all want to go watch the whole thing, it's called Good Officer Stops Bad Officer. And a lot of them are going to pop up, and y'all can see this video is going to pop up, like first 3 videos are going to pop up, it's going to be this video. And they got some other ones, and to show you your rights, to let you know how much, what the amendment means, what you got the right to say, what you got the right to, what they got the right to do, and what they don't got the right to do. See, the officers be wearing their ego and pride and they real personal life on their badge sometimes, especially for my people. Hustling Bud 2.0, man. This is a banger, man. I'm gonna come back with a banger tomorrow. You already know what it is. Keep God first. Take care of yourself. Stay positive, bro. Stay positive, sis. Keep your mind right. Your mind is everything. Your mind is your goal, your platinum, your dream. It's everything, man. But hey, I'll be right back.